What is up, boneheads? It's your favorite skeleton Death, and we are back with more Ace Attorney Trilogy. Feeling a bit more energized today. I guess I really needed rest. I did not realize how tired I was before. But yeah, we are going to continue with the Ace Attorney Trilogy. And today, we're going to explore the lawyer's greatest abilities. Talking to ghosts. God, who knew it was so easy to be a legal professional? All you gotta do is just ask the murder victim, hey, who stabbed you? Oh yeah, it was, that guy. Cool, thanks. Well, Judge, there's all the evidence you need. September 7th, 3:11 p.m., Detention Center Visiting Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. Oh, they got some of that good kush? It's really quite moving. Not, you sticking liar. I hope you die. Oh, God, that face. That's terrifying. Her eye is twitching. That scares me even more. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May? Okay, I'll laugh. Ha ha ha, you're in prison. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask you. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. You're kind of in jail, and you need all the help you can get to get out of it. So I would recommend being a smidge nicer. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Does anger make her bad at insults? Here we go again. Why is it always the hair? Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yeah, look at him. Oh God, look at that face. He's terrified. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me zoom in on that shit. Let's zoom in on that security guard. Look at him. Look at him. He's terrified. Look at that face. Oh God, he's scared. He's so fucking scared. Now look at that face. Look directly at it. She's staring at you. She can see, yeah, she can see your internet history, chat. She's very disappointed. I'm gonna fix the screen now. Yeah, Clay, hide your internet history. She can see all of it. All of it. Yeah, she sees every bit of it. She's very disappointed in you. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? Whoa, she switched back real quick. For starters, how do you get to be so totally whacked? Yeah, that's a good question. How did that happen? How, are you maybe bipolar? Or do you have a split personality? Are you just insane? Please tell me, because I am very scared right now. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. So, what was he like? Just a very good actor? God. Can you, tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Perhaps a mocha latte. She seems like someone who would do anything for those. A wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. You are a criminal, lady. This is not up for debate. You committed a crime. It's kind of the reason you're in prison. Tapping people's phone is a crime. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Yes, I went to college. Unlike you, apparently. Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Oh my god. Bottom? No, I'm not a bottom. Okay, maybe I am a bit of a bottom, but, you know, that's personal. I can tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Yeah, okay. I think she just hates you, Phoenix. Examine. Smile for the camera. The guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't see a lot of women like Miss May in here. What do you think he's gonna do with that later, Phoenix? That's a little disturbing to think about. Anything else in here? Okay, back. I'm gonna move before she, like, drills a hole in my head with her stare. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police rarely gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose I can't hurt to look around, though. Okay. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Oh, God. I can't believe I have to water her plant, you know, now that she's dead. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief has worked on are filed here. Some of these files are missing. Nah, I'm imagining things. No, you should check that more closely, Phoenix. That's clearly something you should look at. No clues here. Fuck you, it was yellow. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You know, remembering my dead boss and all that. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. There's all the thing it's missing is Mia. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. Okay, Phoenix? You need to stop waxing poetically, my dude. And maybe take more seriously the fact that your friend is dead. And, you know, that her sister is being accused of murder. You know, her murder. Probably, you know, not the time to be thinking up of, like, the snappy little, oh, the sky is blue and so am I. Maybe you should, you know, focus on checking those files that I mentioned earlier that might be missing. Oh, jeez. Hold on while I open my drink. Because apparently I already need to take a sip. Delicious. Good old Sprite. Clears the throat. Anyway. Anything else we can examine? Nope. Back. Move. Let's go to the hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts have can only help Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. That's super disrespectful. Like, holy shit, dude. Someone died. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are on guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Okay. Can I ask about Miss May? Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. You know what? That's a very good thing. Let's book him, because he's clearly a psychopath. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I do not pardon that. My female friend died. Could you show a little respect? I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Yeah, fuck this guy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Fuck? No. Just... no. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set, dude. Never speak to me again after this. My god. Okay. Let's examine some stuff. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fane Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, so... oh, by that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. You know what, dude? You keep doing this disrespectful shit. There's gonna be a second murder, as in I am going to friggin' stab you. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of our most popular attractions here. Oh my god, burn this hotel, please. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Okay, yeah, I guess we've gotten all we can from that psycho. I'm gonna leave before this guy just drives me nuts. Whoa, hold on. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Something be missing here. Something's really missing. Yeah, what the fuck? Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. I don't know, probably because he was implicit in a murder? Oh ho ho, what's this? Old photo? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss what... I might get something... I'll be a clue for later. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, swap the photos. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't seem to have ever been read. Yeah, I doubt Grossman's much of a reader. Yeah, wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Like a big, obnoxious one that was that the guy just went on and on about how it's so great and so expensive and valuable, and my God, is it amazing. Yeah, it was a painting of Fisher, wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that's lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's got money to burn. Expensive potted plant, no idea, but it's definitely the most expensive. Oh, yeah, that's for the bookshelf, too. Yeah, anything else? Is the carpet expensive, Phoenix? Can you tell from that? Okay, back. Move. And I think we need to go back to the Gatewater Hotel. Let's present something. Take a look at this photo. That's him, Detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Fuck, I knew what Phoenix was gonna say before he even said it. This guy is insane. Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? Hi, Fluke. Yeah, we're investigating a psychotic bellboy who I'm very convinced has bodies in his basement. Yeah, write it. Just write the affidavit. For fuck's sake, I never want to talk to you again, Mr. Bellboy. Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck are you? From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it, for fuck's sake, dude! Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. My God! Holy shit! You again? Can't you take a hint and stay done? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, and it's my fault now? Yeah, I think he might be, Clay. I think he might be the most into, like, police dramas and detective dramas and all the cop shows you can think of. This guy is certifiably friggin' insane. You don't just have a spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That sounds like a condition you should get checked out by your doctor. That does it. When I'm done, when this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Okay, I'm gonna present the affidavit. If you have a look at this, what's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. These are fears. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May. It'd be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes? If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it, huh? Seems then a little kindness. Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect. Aw. Poor little lawyer. And you were so close. This isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! Why did Miss April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Oh my God! Alright, the Grossberg Law Offices. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ahem! That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. What voice did I give him? Well. Yo, quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminds me of myself when I was a youth. Back in the day when I was small. I'm guessing something got passed down about Maya. Maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, yes, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Yes, the days of my youth when I could walk from here to the bathroom without getting winded. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather you gave me some information. Yes, back in my youth, when I didn't sweat if it was over 60 degrees. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Guess it was the overwhelming guilt. What, about not helping me? No, the overwhelming guilt of all the lasagna I ate. I ate a whole pan in one setting. Oh. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me. Yes, sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you're that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Yeah, why didn't you offer to defend her, asshole? Maybe you could tell us why you didn't do that. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Alright, Mr. Right. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. Yeah, that painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know, the one I mean, anyway. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Was that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how that's any of your business. Yeah, that's immediately suspicious, considering how much you were going on about the other day, how you would never part with it. It's worth millions of yen. Oh, God, I could never part with this painting, and now it's gone. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. Maybe you should tell us what happened, okay? Hey, dude. Who's this asshole? Excuse me, I was wondering... Hey, man, where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about that man in photo. He may have been in the hotel room with Miss April on the night of the murder. Do you know anything about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me, if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. Red, White, Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. They're basically Facebook. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. But I have some dirt on him. He has a 2-inch wang, you see. And anyone who finds out, he punishes them mercilessly. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Why would you want to go there? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Phoenix, photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need you to think about things. Alone. Many things. Okay. Let's go to Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Hold on. Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Dude, did you suffer a brain hemorrhage? Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, was it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Okay, you know what, sir? Are you having a stroke? Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. I am very concerned for you, sir, yes. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know. Yeah, he is definitely making up all of those words, because none of those are in a friggin' dictionary, I am certain. You know, corporate expansion official. Okay. Red, white, blue. Oh, yes. Because America is evil. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. I mean, the game's not wrong, but still. Yeah, kind of obvious with the symbolism, Capcom. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. Jesus Christ, what is this guy? What a fruitcake. Well, I mean, no, but also, he's kind of fucking insane. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? Yeah, what does he mean by that? Has he threatened all the lawyers in Tokyo? That's so weird. No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Oh my god. He's fucking taunting us. Yikes. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I want to talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She is my secretariat. Oh my god. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description, but tapping is definitely part of her job description because I tap that ass nightly. Yeah, I kind of figured. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. God, I wonder how she does that. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. I'm certain you do, my dude. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. The night of the murder. Were you in Miss May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. That is something a CEO should strictly pay attention to. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. That is a song. Still, Mr. Wright, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Oh my god, this guy just admitted to being a fucking mafia boss. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, yes, we sell the spots on this tie. Points to anyone who gets that reference. Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? Oh my god! This is where Mark Zuckerberg worked before he started Facebook! Guys, I've cracked the case! In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Also, I had help from my daddy because he owned an emerald mine. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Then why do you only wear blue polka dots on your tie? Fabulastic, is it not? And that painting, there's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there, it's fucking ugly as sin. Why the fuck is it in your office? I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being, my point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. Ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Oh my god, the disrespect from this man. What? Oh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. Or it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. What an asshole! Hold on, I want to examine this dickhead's office. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Tribe. Wow. The word judges and special kind of stand out. Probably strong-armed him into giving him something, so he just sucks. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, that is quite the thing. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck would have this kind of desk? Like, I'm not gonna fucking kink shame anybody or judge anybody's preferences. That just looks weird. Like, I'm not wrong. It would be the same if it was like just a bunch of naked women under there too, but that's just weird. They also don't have any heads. Is their head the fucking desk? Yeah, It's ugly! What the fuck? This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? Yeah, and impractical. What? Yeah, what is this thing? It's so ugly and impractical. My God, I can't stop looking at it. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. I imagine a lot. Like, I imagine he trips on those legs every single day. And then he smashes the desk. And then he has them get a new one. Because it's befuddled my footing. I'm willing to bet he says that every time they bring in a new desk. It's confuzzled my walking pace. View is quite presidential. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I need to go and talk to Grossberg again. Huh? I don't think he noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Jump into Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess, and how I maybe should have, helped. Instead, I was a giant douche. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Okay. Hey, dude, I talked to Mr. Wright, so I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was that not? One you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office in Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. And quite frankly, very obnoxious. My God, why did I hang that thing in my office? Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. And I know what it is. Your lovers! Oh God, I want to answer that one so badly. I know it's wrong. I know it's not the correct answer. But I want to answer that one so badly. Fuck it. Your lovers. It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love. But my boy, please! You're letting your fantasies run away with you. Where do you get those bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could... That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers. Oh my God. No, we are not lovers. What do you think White's pet name is for Mr. Grossberg? Do you think it is Grody Burger? Because he can't remember his name? Oh, whoa! Oh, what? Why? Whoa! Hey, wait a second. Oh, we're being raided. I was not prepared. Hello, Luna Sky Knight. Thank you for the raid. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Oh my god. Oh, sure I spelled that right. There we are. Hello, welcome Raiders. I am Death the Skeleton. I play a variety of games. I've been with you from the beginning and I'll be with you at the end. Feel free to come in, use me as background noise, lurk, chat, and just have a good old time. We're playing Phoenix Wright today because this game is insane. Oh, I'm great, Luna. How was your stream? What were you playing? Let's see. Unpacking. I have never heard of that before. What was it like? What did you play? What was the game? Tell me about it. While we interrogate this man who we just accused of being lovers with another man, and then he broke down and told us everything to clear up a misunderstanding. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying. Oh, so it's just a game where you unpack stuff. That actually does sound super chill. I gotta look into that sometime. I could use some chill games. I've been playing Sekiro on Saturdays, like, for 3 months now. I maybe need to switch to something a bit more common. Oh, yeah. You know what? I need to look into that. I definitely need to look into that. I need some chill games to play for my streams. Because, like I said, I've been playing Souls games for like 3 months now. And I need to stop. I've been paying them for 15 years. 15 years, all because of the DL6 incidents, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Why, it would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. Oh, yeah. Phoenix Wright is so good, mostly because it's crazy. Oh, I don't have a fear of water clay, but I will definitely check it out. Phoenix Wright is so good. Oh, yeah, I love these games too. I very much love these games. One day I am gonna stream the Project Lovely Studios one, the Game Grumps version, because I do have that one, and it's so fucking amazing. I love that. I love it so much. It's a ROM hack of Phoenix Wright. If you've never seen it before, do yourself a favor, look up Studio Lovelies and get this game. And it's just one case right now, unfortunately. There's not more for it yet, but it is an interesting game to play, and there's a lot of good jokes. If you like Game Grumps and you like Phoenix Wright, this is definitely something to look into. Yes. Oh God. Okay, so Luna, if you have not seen the Game Grumps play through Phoenix Wright, do that, and then also look up Studio Lovelies. Look up their ROM hack for the Phoenix Wright, because it puts them in the place of like the two main characters, Maya and Phoenix, and it's so like, oh, it's so fun. It's such a fun game to play. I am definitely gonna stream it at some point, but definitely like check it out if you get a chance, Luna. But Arrested Red White will be. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Luna. Thank you so much. And I have got to check on why my raid alert is not working. That's the second time I've gotten a raid and it has not worked. I need to check into that. Oh yeah, if you like the Phoenix Wright games, and you like Game Grumps, it's gonna be right up your alley because the humor is so amazing.
but arresting Red White will be nigh impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Many years under Mr. Grossberg. So you are lovers. No, I'm not! Damn it! Stop insinuating that! What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Then she became a small medium at large. A medium? Her name was Misty Fey. Fey! That's our first clue. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the behest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for your blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium, because that sounds fucking ridiculous. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. Yes, yeah, probably so. They probably, shouldn't have gone to the May family psychic hotline to solve a murder and instead just, done their fucking jobs. Oh, thank you, Luna. I try my best. I try my best to add spice to this game. Because honestly, the Phoenix Wright games are just perfectly written to just be insane. And you just gotta have to roll with it, because honestly, lawyers in this world have two superpowers. And the first one is common sense. The second one is talking to fucking ghosts. And I love how those two just mash together. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Yeah, totally, it can be so unhinged, lol. Yeah, it is. And the entire thing, too. I was talking earlier how, Blue Corp is definitely where Mark Zuckerberg worked before he started Facebook. This is preceding the creation of Facebook, and after Blue goes to jail, Mark starts up Facebook on the remnants of Blue Corp. I solved the mystery, guys. We finally know where it all started. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. Oh my god. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him... I'll still challenge him. He kinda decked me earlier, so I want to punch him in his stupid, word-making-up face. Have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. Maybe there's some files missing. Some files that you saw earlier that were missing. That you didn't think to even check. Because apparently everyone in this world is a fucking idiot. She may have recorded something of what she found. Yeah, okay. So, your refusal again. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. No, you really don't. Yeah, White is honestly, the biggest douche in this game. He is the biggest douche, followed closely by Edgeworth, but Edgeworth is charmingly douchey. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So you came to see the trial? Yeah, Edgeworth is definitely tolerable. And he's definitely charmingly, like, he's very much a charming douchebag. Like, everybody knows he's kind of a douche, but, like, they all love having him around because he's that one person who, like, even though he's an asshole, everybody wants to hang out with him. Couldn't sleep, get a wink of sleep? Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just, my boy, I owe you, yeah, okay, we already heard that one. Alright. We're going to the Fei and Cole offices to examine those missing files that we should have done earlier, Phoenix, but apparently your brain turned off for a second. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Yes. Examine the files. All the cases the chief had ever worked on are filed. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I. Files A through I. Let's see. A records in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Fei. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the Fei name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite, who takes his fortune and threats and coercion. His name is, the record stops here. So Maya knew Grossberg. Yeah? J through S. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I should skim some of it. Yeah, skim some of it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide. Ooh. There's a collection of suicide reports. There's politician, policeman. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Maya's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Maya thought he was involved in these suicides. What drove them all to it? I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the one that's most disturbing. The court records. Yep, check them once more. Let's check the last of them. T through Z. I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Let's go to the detention center. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Ah, damn it. Okay. Let's present. Hey. Tell me about this. So, she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay. Let's go visit Mr. Asshole himself. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeatify myself. Now I'm making up words for you, dickhead. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Is this guy threatening me? Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Hey. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got around, leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. That I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, look at that. Look at that fucking face. I want to punch him in the head too. Hi, Blood. What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. How's lawyering? Interesting. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Also, we saw it in the murder scene earlier. Secretary's office. Oh, this trustworthy guy. Yes, he is, a douchebag. That's who he is, Gons. He kinda sucks. A lot. Now, Blood, I think the trustworthy guy he was talking about is the one in the center of the screen. Yeah, this trustworthy man. Look at that smile. Look at that shit-eating grin. Surely he would not commit any murders to hide any of his fraud. Surely he wouldn't. Absolutely not. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm a skeleton. I don't have a brain, Blood. So I've never attempted to admit I was smart. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Yeah, okay, quiet. Fucking this guy. Oh my god. I wonder what a Blue Corp thesaurus looks like. That thing must be 10,000 pages thick. Oh, and another thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. the Hatred Man, the Liquidator, the Killer Man. I couldn't think of any other words to say about it. Anyways, send some cops. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia before I killed her. Yeah, Gons, that is actually one of the best points of this game. Sorting through the waterfall of perjury that falls out of these people's mouths. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Maya's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. Okay, I can defend myself. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept they'll make you look competent. Oh, okay. Someone wants to bring down the thunder, huh? I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Oh my god. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Oh my god, Gumshoe, how are you still employed? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m., Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on top of it, of course, Edgeworth included. God, I wish he was on top of me. An attorney was assigned. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. It was right there. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Yes, very revealing. Oh my god. Oh my, great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger. Have fun in jail. Huh, now I'm afraid we've switched places, even though, it doesn't look like it, considering, they didn't bother to draw a different scene. Look, I'm no artist, and I know drawing is hard, but you guys couldn't have drawn just, like, a plain room, or just remove the camera and the security guard from this one? What? You mean you? Yep. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Yes, stab the guard and help me escape. Help me break out of here. Right, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? Yeah, tonight's our only chance. Alright, huh? Oh, I better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder, and a getaway car. Can you drive? Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way, no, really, I was kidding, but thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? But Maya, a piece is all you have. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. That guy must have been a very effective bully. Oh, I imagine. I imagine he was incredibly good at bullying Gons. So good. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days would put on initial court trial. Wow! Imagine! Court lasting only 3 days maximum. Holy shit. Imagine that, Chad. Oh my god. Only 3 days. Yeah, sure. 3 days. And then Santa Claus comes and determines a verdict. Alright, all finished in 1 day. Most with a guilty verdict. Oh, yeah. Fucking just... Well, yes, we found you guilty. You shall be dipped in a vat of acid immediately. Almost all finished in a day. Most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Oh, God, I want to punch this guy. God, is there like a flash game where I can just punch Mr. Blue in the face repeatedly? Just, I need that. I need that in my life. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's either me or him. To be continued. Right now. Yeah, we're not stopping. But we are going to save. Alright, let's go. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defender Lobby, number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh, prosecutor, Edgeworth. I didn't expect to see him. My heart's all aflutter. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, I will raise an objection. I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. As he rubs his hand on Wright's thigh. Why? Why? And hold on, let me get my camera. I want to see this. How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. That's a very nihilistic way of looking at your job, Edgeworth. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. I'm still mad at you for leaving the lights in our apartment on. Well, it was your turn to turn them off. No, it wasn't, douchebag. Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, the defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court Room number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, hey, Santa Claus did come to decide the verdict. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself, even though I only have one case under my belt. I'll be defending myself from a murder charge, because I guess that's a thing I'm doing right now. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. They went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? Because he's in his back pocket. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it should be me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at that time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. That should be deemed a mistrial, because you held a key witness from the trial. Okay? This whole thing should be null and void. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Fuck you, Santa Claus. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. Yeah. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh, God, I hate that smile. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh, God, I want to punch this asshole more. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, does my locations confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. I didn't know her until I murdered her. Then I knew her. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Probably because you are, Phoenix. Oh my God, stop doing that. I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lord. Motherfucker just threw a death threat at me. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly Okay, I can't even read that word he's making up. That's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible infection. Then it was all over. If Things occurred as you testified that I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Fuck you, dude. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Witness account. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer, because you lie constantly. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. Ahem, that is your concern? Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course, he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly pursuing... Okay, seriously, what is that word? By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And you were there reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who has business to do. Okay. Press here. Bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah right, you made a career out of snooping. Yup. Dude, your whole business is built off of blackmailing people. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Let's say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. The witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over too. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down, are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect the new detail. You gave chase. There it is! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't... Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to... Oh, fuck. That wasn't right. Whoops. That didn't go well. And to the left, and you gave chase. press. Are you sure about that?
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Wait, do I need to press first and then? Oh, I presented the wrong one. There we go. Wait right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho. It is simple. You must have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you said she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ugh, very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about that one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the report? To the court? Both are right.
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha, I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, calm down, you JPEGs! Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fainco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right here. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Exactly. Order. I will have order. Anyway, describing the order... Anyway, and disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt and put on the naughty list for Christmas this year. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you've proven us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I may have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, could I be allowed to He really believes his name is Mr. Your Honor. Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, ho, ho. But that does contradict something we have. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Okay. Was correct. You assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Is it here? What do you mean, next? Just after first. I know that. Then... As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. Absolutely. That's right, of course. Where did you pick up that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. See, you hit her twice. Ah. But the autopsy died from a single blow. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Ugh. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who said told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Yeah, maybe you should never use that phrase ever again, White. These puzzle games are super fun, but I'm not great with logic. You know, I feel you on that, Luna. I don't have a brain most of the time, so yeah, I'm not great with logic puzzles either. But I try and piece together things the best I can. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. He's revised his testimony twice. Everything he says should be considered perjury at this point. The fact that he's still allowed to testify and hasn't been friggin' arrested is mind-boggling. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment I saw Miss Maya run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Thwap indeed? Take this seriously, dude. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Oh, like a boss. Fuck it, I need a hotkey where some shades come down on a Phoenix's face. This is almost over. 2 accounts. Well, you see, when I heard that thing fall, the next you ran to the left. The killer, you dodged her, but then she dodged. Well, you see, I looked at the other window, then I heard that thing fall. That thing fall? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand. Yes? And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Revise his bullshit. Okay, a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh ho ho! There's no way he could have seen it. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look.
If you were to look through the window at the office, there is an area you would be able to see. Here. Well, notice that the stand is not visible within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? You must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen it from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah, let's see the breakdown. Let's go! Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Like gasp! Edgeworth! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. How can you forget about Edgeworth? His outfit alone is as loud as an air horn. That is not a man you forget. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime, ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, I know, right, Clay? God damn it, Edgeworth. Stop! Nah, it's cool, Clay. Yeah, no, yeah, I kind of want to say that to Edgeworth sometimes, too. Edgeworth, would you kindly stop? Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Court. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. This is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. Yeah, it's still a crime! The guy still committed a crime! Yeah, but not murder, because apparently murder is the only thing this universe takes seriously ever. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the offices well before the murder took place. Then he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture. It is not baseless. Edgeworth, you are grasping at straws. Yeah, he doesn't have to be so smug about all this. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, God, that smug grin. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. I would too, Phoenix, my God. The wiretapping. It was beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. He is admitting to a crime right now. Why are we not looking more closely at this? That is when I saw the glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and thus it was how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. You could, offer some help, Maya? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay. No, I meant to press. Misclick. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. That proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fane Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Maya's phone? This has no bearing on the current... Fuck you, Edgeworth! It absolutely has bearing! Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect our clients' confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you not notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess I made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That's all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. There's nothing. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. White. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I am. Oh, wait, what? You're... Maya? Holy shit, puberty hit you like a cannon! Don't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Oh, so Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I am also Mia. She's essentially dead. I've taken over her mortal vessel, and I shall bring an army of the dead to conquer this world. I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? It's very clear I lost. Because the court is full of idiots. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item... glass light stand! Date of purchase, September 4th! September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw that stand there the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, so you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court records. Nice. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Courtroom Number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. We're also going to ignore the massive growth spurt that the little girl next to him had. Is the defendant rather... Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. This is not the last time he will ask for this. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was around the beginning of September, the week before the murder. But you couldn't have seen it! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Okay. No one bothered to look at the other side of this receipt. It is evidence in a murder case. And nobody looked at the other side. You can't be serious right now. Your Honor, can you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. Gah, gah. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must have been quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
What? Not so fast, Phoenix writes. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's certainly a thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There's a lot of proof that White was lying. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Fuck you. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until... Fuck you, Santa! That's it, I'm worshipping the Church of Krampus from now on. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. I mean, I had a literal ghost from the afterlife. Wait a second, why don't I just have her tell everybody that he killed her? Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. God, the witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Okay. Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in her handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. Yeah, if you ask for... Seriously, Clay, if you ask for an extension like that in an actual court, they'd laugh you out of the courtroom and into a friggin' jail cell. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The Mio had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Just stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess, I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Damn! Let's give it up for the real girl boss, Mia. Fuck yeah! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. You're quite a spirited defense, blundering into victory like that. Great job. Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck just happened? Wright literally just blunders into victory. He's given impossible cases, but somehow he comes up on top. I still don't know how. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Maybe I should tell people ghosts exist. Well, this court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yes! That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. There's still so much I want to... could you at least let her keep the body? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Fanco offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Wahahaha, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya, her less impressive sister! Yay! You're stuck with me forever! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! Huh. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Yay! We get her instead of Mia. So great. Great. Guess this? See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care... Huh? Geez, the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. I'm gonna help you run a law office. I have no experience, no training, and also... Oh, I'm very annoying! Yay! Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great nickname. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners! And as in, you do all the work, and I get paid for it. Hooray! You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I am here now. So Maya, I'm docking your pay immediately. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. I think I'd rather be in jail right now. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Doesn't make up for the fact that Maya's here. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Gasp! Oh my god! Maya, are you seeing this shit? Oh god, Maya, oh man! That peyote I took is... it's fucking kicking in, man! I'm seeing ghosts! Holy shit! I'll always be here, watching, judging, watching you, always watching. Every day, every second. I know your internet history, Phoenix. I'm very disappointed in you. Oh god. I think the craziness of this game is starting to affect my brain. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! Feed me! I'm a friggin' garbage disposal! Give me food or I'll wreck your office! There's a great burger joint down the street! Come on, time's a wasting! Okay, wait up. The end. Aww, that was a great way to end it. A new episode has been added. Yep, gonna gonna save this. I don't know. Should we do one more case? Not sure. My sister died like 2 days ago, but now all I care about is burgers! Burgers! Give me burgers, Nick! Feed me burgers! I want burgers, Nick! Oh god, this game is insane. Yeah, the funny thing is like I've only experienced the first one, which means I cannot wait to get to the second one. Because I can only imagine it gets even more crazy from here on out. Oh god. You know what? Let's do it. I remember Turnabout Samurai being kind of short, so yeah. Screw it. Stream's going long. God, you have disgraced me for the last time, Seal Samurai. The pale moon is the sky, cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who shall gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, Gah! The warrior's sword gleams and strikes in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Oh, it's like Power Rangers, except for Turbo Nerds. October 14th, 5:31 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocks! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Also, I pay you to file my paperwork, Aya. Why are you sitting around watching TV? Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. Well, that's the real show you were watching. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? It's only the most popular TV hero for young people. And also for people in their 30s who live in their mother's basement. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old. Then why the heck are you getting all excited about it? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. You crusty old fart. Anyway, buy me burgers, Grandpa. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I'm really worried about kids these days. Our country is going into this shithole. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. By the way, I'm not going to be able to pay you. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some, but no one paid any attention to Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh, right. Answer your phone. Fine, Edgeworth. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. God, is that annoying girl who was at the trial the other day? Yeah, just hold on. It's about the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're doing. Oh, God. Oh, man. Switch to that voice real quick. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick! Edgeworth, I have to go to work. Oh, fine. I'll see you in court later. October 16th, 9:22 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in a popular kids show, The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. I really don't think he could have murdered someone. And you guys are going to see why. The victim was Jack Hammer, who played the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. The body was found inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. My favorite show is dead. Hold on, it's probably Edgeworth calling me. Yes, right, call law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right over. Let's go, Nick. Go where? Yeah, the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. You don't have the executive power to make that decision. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detective center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? Hey, go to the detention center so we can question him! I feel like I'm caught in a time loop! What the fuck are you doing, Phoenix? Just a minute, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information! Yeah, okay, we'll go to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Yeah! What's wrong, Myra? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. What the shit, Maya? Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Is something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I wouldn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. I know I accused him of murdering people twice just like 5 seconds ago, but, you know, I changed my mind. He seems like too much of a beta to actually commit murder. Yeah. He didn't do it. Oh my god, okay. Alright. So let's ask him some questions. What happened? Could you start by telling us what happened? Well, there was a guy. He was alive. Now he's dead.
So that's a thing. Yeah, cool. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Why did I phrase it like that? I don't know. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. Went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. His name is Jack Hammer? What cruel parents. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Maybe you would explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how can you say such a thing? Very easily, because I don't know what your Power Rangers ripoff is. I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. What? Jackhammers were not invented when he was born? You know what? Maybe. This does take place in, like, I think it's supposed to be in the 90s? I'm not sure. Like the late 90s or early 2000s. Hey, who's new to this? Yeah, who's new to this, Maya? Is it the person who, has zero experience and never went to law school? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who came up with that name? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, the morning I came to the studio at 9. I worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsing was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried to the studio, and I found everyone else looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think, Sniff? Oh fuck, I need to pay attention. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Whoa, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, let's go to Global Studios. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show! Awesome! Are you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. I'm a lawyer, Maya. You're an idiot. So yeah, well that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happened to you. I can't read that fast. Stop. Stop, please. Nick? I grew to be like her. Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey. Listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You're a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
ago? This place has really gone downhill, you know, since I stopped. But 10 years ago, now that was the Studio of Dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching little old ladies would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. He gave the best jackhammers you ever got. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were... Ah, shit. I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Sorry, something fell over. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. It was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when the body was found. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But it was the only one that walked by. He was the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Humph. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Fine, we'll go get your letter of request. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right? Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sniff. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She suck up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers' request added to the court records. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. Says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. Sniff. But I swear to you, on my mother's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought that when she saw me. What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. Okay, old bag, let us in. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Hmm? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the secretary lady. I think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Okay, I can get you saying that about Maya because she just looks like a crazy person, but come on, I look like a lawyer. I got the badge and everything. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. Yeah, I like to say that a lot. I'm actually Gandalf's wife. But only left from here, towards the studio. No going to the right. That's the employee area. Yeah, and Maya's still under 18, so yeah, she's definitely not a lawyer. She's absolutely not a lawyer. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There are maps in the security guard station! Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! God, she looks like a demon. Oh, Jesus, her face switched. Yeah, okay, anything more there? Okay, good. We're gonna move now before she becomes possessed again. October 6th, Studio 1 entrance. Okay, Gumshoe, what evidence are you gonna give to us? Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Also, he punched me in the face. But he kind of does that every day. He's a bit abusive. How do you live with him, pal? So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ugh. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Can't be that hard. He kind of sucks at his job. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. Yeah, exactly. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Oh my god. I'd say he's a character, alright. Okay, here we go. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Feel free to just tell me everything. Yeah, Clay, he is very self-aware. Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Yeah, last time he gave us an outdated autopsy report. And was publicly shamed in the court. Although, I have a feeling Edgeworth was just making shit up. Reason for it. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Yeah, getting an accurate autopsy in less than 24 hours, how the fuck did they pull that off? Exactly, like, how? About that security. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? Because I'm pretty sure she became a demon for like 5 seconds. I showed her my badge. She gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
Oh man, Clay, I have a feeling they did pull it out of their ass, to be honest. Well, photo. A photo of a Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up there on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. I can't judge that look at all, Phoenix. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho ho.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found already. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. You know, considering someone dead.
Nick, let's go! We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Anything else? Let's examine. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. You know, like I just told you, pal. Hey, has your brain been slurped down through a straw like mine? There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera's ID number. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. That's the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a key card to get in. Makes sense they wouldn't want to keep non-employees out. Nick, look! The security lady in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to the Detective Gumshoe. Actually, she may have just made it easier because he's kind of an idiot. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Hmm? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from where is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check those photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. Murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only thing I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Gahaha, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense.
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
The automatic... About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it recorded the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. October 16th, Global Studios Employee Area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Door to his dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. No clues here. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone steak on the plate, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? October 16th, Global Studio Dressing Room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right. And here's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
This is the wiggy used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
What? No, that sounds dumb. Sorry, I need to take a sip. Doing this many voices for this long is very tiring on the throat. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. This must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of these costumes.
I'd say you're wearing one I'd say you're wearing one already yourself. There's a bunch of snacks on the on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs do you have, Maya? You know what, Phoenix, I like you. Me and you are on the same page.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look, an employee keycard. This must be Powers'. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow. Keycard added to the court record. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms? I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. You were just talking about shaving your head the other day, dude. Alright. back. Move. Move. Back. Examine. This is where the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened.
Alright, we're in!
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Yay! Scene of a murder! Nick, do I get to see a dead body?
Is there anything else I can ask Gumshoe? Nope. Move. Let's go inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Maya, you were possessed by a ghost a couple weeks ago. Why are you freaked out by this? Well, the evil magistrate did die here. This is a murder case, Maya. We're not here as tourists. I'm here to investigate a murder. And the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Oh, not move. Examine. Line out where Jack Hammer's body he lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Guess that's why the head looks part like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. No clues here.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You can stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
What the fuck? Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. I can't even make a joke about that, Maya. What the fuck do you mean?
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in!
Yes. Good sign.
I've always wanted to sit in one of those! Hey, Nick, take a look at this! One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming! And look! A megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought. Yeah. That's for reflecting life. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Wow, look at that camera! It costs a ton!
Yes, don't touch it. Yeah, so... Oh my god.
Wow, it's heavier than I thought!
Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, excited.
No, I don't know!
Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Okay, well, at least we can talk to someone now. Day of the crime. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was at the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsals for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio One. That's when I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Do you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I mean... I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, and he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action and scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here...
Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think doesn't cut it in witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into that studio, she would have seen them.
Okay. So let's go question the lady there. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. You're sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be.
We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? I am the ruler of the studio. I will eat your soul.
Eek!
Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do. I'll swallow their soul.
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Her? She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, She left.
Oh, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking out over our shoulders.
Yeah, I'm just gonna examine the computer.
Maybe we should get that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try? Yeah, try it, please, while she's gone. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. See, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please, it was 3:07? There, entered.
Hey, I printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got.
Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I'm guessing that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers' photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Can we use that photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah,
We'll put that security later in place with this.
right. We'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. That's also kind of not what you do in court.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I'm gonna get a burger. Burgers, Nick. Give me a burger.
I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it would be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I mean, she is trying to pin the whole thing on Will Powers. Yep, let's save our progress. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios.
It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important you grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studio was here at the 1 p.m. on the day of that murder. Past security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later to 5 p.m. that day. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest with the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anything to hear again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what exactly did the lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? Oh, God, never make that face again. My, Art, you a handsome fellow.
I believe I'm a bit flustered.
Oh, your name, please, and never make that face at me again, ever. Phoenix from across the room, he's like, Edgeworth, are you okay? God, Phoenix, I felt my soul leave my body.
Oh, dearie, no need to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting this witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. It's practically my age.
Jesus fucking Christ. Stop it with the fast. No, I can't. Stop. Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Me too, Edgeworth. Fuck, this is the first time we agree on anything. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see.
I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Wendy Oldbag. Again, what cruel parents. On the day of the murder,
I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through during there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was hurrying toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then, Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Witness account. Alright, let's press. So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee keycard to get in.
Right. Keycard that I have. So, what she is saying is that no one was supposed to be in there. No one who wasn't supposed to be in there could get in. Was there anyone at the studio when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been through a run-through since that morning.
A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. And that's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon?
I had some errands to run that morning.
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I watched Hammer's run-through and...
Oh my god! Oh. Look at those eyes! They're staring at me! I feel like they could kill me any second.
Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I really want to...
really want to see a Steel Samurai run through.
You quit being a spirit medium, take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station.
Did you see the victim, man?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
There's the main gate from then until 5.
So you were watching there the whole time, no breaks, not even a second.
Of course, I'm a professional, you know. You're criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper.
You literally just said that you were, left your post to go watch a run-through of a scene. That's kind of suspicious. No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts at the guard station yesterday.
I could watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time, whippersnapper.
Snipper whapper.
Old windbag is losing you, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time? Very well. What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right?
How did you know that?
I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. He asked me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
2, you're sure?
Sure spit.
Whoa, who was that man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Go, wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull up a secret weapon.
It was him.
Yeah, except it wasn't him. It was someone in the steel samurai costume. Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. This doesn't prove anything. Like, literally, it's just a man in a costume. We can identify this as the murderer, but it doesn't prove that Mr. Powers is innocent. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. This old bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. Yeah, we definitely know you're older than dirt. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. Maybe this is important. I should focus on it instead of the case.
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? Yeah, why is he surprised? Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you.
Clearly she was born in ancient times before school existed, probably.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Wedgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then.
I never saw anything. I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Yeah, Edgeworth is gonna hate this case, but for more reasons than you think, Clay. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper, I haven't even said anything yet. You know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I'm trying, Edgeworth. God, I'm trying. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. There we go. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, and poor old Anna, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving background props and such around. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes. I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt.
Yeah, I know. Too bad lawyers are just an urban myth.
Hello, urban superstition. Welcome to the chat. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up background props, I think. Didn't know about Powers' ankle. May continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai... a murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Strikes me as a better... It's down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. That's the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is... where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. Oh, fucking yes it is! The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Power. How is that clear? There are literally 3 other people, including the victim, who knew he sprained his ankle. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep testing possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera would have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Tisk, tisk. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Oh yeah, prosecution's getting dirty. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was around 2:30 p.m. True, the only person I saw go through the stories before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, it would have been I would have seen them. Then it would have to be the Steel Samurai. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Something's wrong with this whole thing. How do you know that? Ed, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite sure, son. This is my second playthrough, actually. But I haven't played the second game, and honestly, I plan to keep playing this. This is the trilogy I'm playing. I haven't played the second or third game, and I plan to go through those too on stream, so that'll be fun. Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. But honestly, it's been like... crap, like 2 years since I've done this. I played through the first game on Switch, so I don't remember everything. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before that. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it. An edgy boy. An edgy boy? Oh, God. It looks like Edgeworth took some psychic damage. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old wingbags have a way of skipping over important detail, or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. I'm completely stumped, actually. Yeah, if you got a hint, actually, because I can't really figure it out.
you're right! Oh, that... Nice spot in that one, guys. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... There we go. Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Oh. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one that got stumped. The very computer printed out this photo. Note that the back of the photo was printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I know that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only with someone with access. The security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, Whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. And the witness explained this to the court. I don't understand those newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Somehow you are, you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the security recorded on this. I go through the photos recorded on this security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldberg, this is the first I've heard of this. Yeah, this case can be exhausting. Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. I'd say this is where this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh, you expected a witness in a Phoenix Wright game to lie, Maya? Wow, you get a cookie. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Another job? That's right, I check all the people that pass by the main gate. Oh, they shortened them even further in the later games? Oh my god.
I looked closely at every one of the photos that security camera. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating.
Nah, it's fine. Honestly, like, knowing game mechanic stuff like that isn't a spoiler as long as it isn't a story spoiler.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. What was the photo? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. I was hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you say no one could get in? I locked the main gate and no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They came in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. And they're turtles. They're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They love this show. God, they're weird. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, perhaps 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right? As I said, I don't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah. They already are trying to unsuspect him. The court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defendant and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no getting vital information this time. October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo? Oh, should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You didn't take better care of that stuff. I didn't imagine anyone would want to steal a samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are you going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. It'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Yep, we're stalling for time. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, we will present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we have may not be hard evidence. but there is still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed that crime. Order. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in mind. However, be aware this court does not take kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder? Yes! The security lady! She's obviously a demon! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag! Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in that suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag! What? Whippersnapper! Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag! That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. U-G-L-Y. She ain't got no alibi. She ugly. Yeah, she ugly. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an ejection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. That's my move. I mean, now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. Let's lock this demon up. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubts on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. I did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one who photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was his age, I could hit my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to the others, day whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let us see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? What was it? The key card. The scene of the murder, as we know, was Studio 1. However, you need a key card to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a key card? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Humph! The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings for the current trial for today. Miss Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. The prosecution will look into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? Barking up my tree. I guess we're not stalling. I'm talking. Oh god, somebody stop her. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? I mean, it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk. Well, testify. Testify, sister. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They just told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Oh, okay. Miss Oldbag, this is critical information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Great, could we tell you to shut up and you stop talking forever? No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, a cross-examination, please. This is exhausting. So you were told not to talk. That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. We're trying to stall, Urban. We are trying. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these? Yeah, actually, I'm surprised too, Oldbag. Why did no one ask about this? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, there it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. We're trying to call it quits, Clay. Honestly, I don't think this game knows how court works. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... yeah, take a break. We have learned there was others at Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yes, as we stand, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's points. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we've just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's prosecution and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. God, we could have gotten old Windbag put in jail, and then everybody would have been happy. I guess that's not happening today. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, or Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. It was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say, Sniff?
We'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We'll have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, Have we figured out just who is the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Oh wait, I remember. She's evil. I don't feel sorry anymore.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, and without any of my accusations. Okay, let's get down to the studio.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. See you.
To be continued.
Oh, big stretch.
Oh. Saving our progress. And I think I'm going to call it here. So we're going to go ahead and look for someone to raid. Just bring up Twitter or Twitch real quick. Yep, had a great long stream. It was pretty fun. Let's see. Grim's on. We'll go ahead and raid Grim. All right, as always, oh yeah, no problem, Irvin. Thank you for coming around. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. We keep our schedule up there all the time. And I always post my entire week on Monday. So feel free to join those and look in, see what all we've got. I play a lot of different games, mostly RPGs and stuff like this. But yeah, feel free to drop in anytime, my friend. As always, thank you to everybody who came in, who followed, who said hello, who chatted, who rated, and who just used me as background noise. Thank you for the follow, Urban. I appreciate that. And we're gonna raid Grim. What is our raid message gonna be? Oh, there we go. Copy and paste that one. As always, thank you to everybody who came in, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care, boneheads.
nice. We feel like if Mr. Crouch Girl can't contain her giggles. I can't. Bird lungs are weird. Ghost Salt. That's all actually pretty neat. I haven't played any Ace Attorney games. I played some of the first two, actually.